Hello everyone, Rabbi Abe here. We've been waiting for this month for a long time. The month of Aquarius is one of the most powerful months if you want to transform something, if you want to break free from a limitation, whether that's in sustenance and abundance, whether it's in a relationship, whether even if it's in a health matter. You feel that you are trapped. You feel that you are encased in a limitation of some sort and it's controlling your life. How do you break free? This month is the opportunity for any one of us to be able to break free from whatever limitation you feel is holding you back. So let me explain and also share with you the tools that I recommend that will help make this month an easier month for you to get the highest level of potential light and blessing out of it, because that's what it was designed for all of us. Now, to start off, let's just understand that we know Aquarius is an air sign from the four elements, and it is one of those signs that has the ability to be, just like every other air sign, has the ability to change. Now, that might be difficult for some of us. Even though that might sound crazy, change is the most difficult thing for any of us. But for any one of us, the month of Aquarius this month can access us into the ability to change. Of course, we have to know how. So the perspective of Aquarius, according to the Kabbalah, since it is an air sign, and we know it has the energy of Saturn, and that will be the letter Bet and the letter Tzadik, which is the letter Tzadik, which represents the constellation of Aquarius. So Saturn, as well as Uranus, which is the higher level, because there's the revealed and the concealed. So Saturn is from the perspective of the revealed planets, and that's how the lower level, that's how we enjoy the energy of Aquarius. But the higher ruler is Uranus, as most people would like to pronounce it. And we are going to offer some practical tools, Kabbalistic tools, and understanding here. So we know Aquarius people are generally intellectual. They are the intellectuals of the air signs, even though Geminis, tend to know everything. But they are the, let's call it, intellectual pride, which can be very useful. They also represent, we know, according to the Kabbalah, as well as in probably most conventional astrology, they are sharing people. They care about the causes of life. They want to break away from any ego-driven thinking. That's important. They want to rebel. Okay? Now, rebellion is not a bad thing when it is to rebel against frameworks, because none of us should be locked into a framework. Being locked into a framework means that we are locked into a specific energy. If we are closed-minded and closed in our thinking, it also means we resist change. And if you want to be a spiritual person, if you want to change something in your life, that can't be a part of your persona. That's something you're going to need to change. We'll give you tools how to do that. And the spirit, and when I say sharing, it is sharing in a humanitarian way, which means actually caring about the larger cause of humanity, okay? Feeling the pain of, how do you say it? The pain of the causes in life when something appears to be unjust. So Aquarians are that. And this comes from the letter Tzadik, which is all about righteousness. Righteousness. Now, the danger zone, of course, in Aquarius is self-righteousness rather than righteousness for the cause, and that's something we need to be careful from. Creativity, very creative people, and the energy of the month has a lot of creative energy attached to it. And this also can include, and we want to use this, the channeling of divine inspiration. Channeling of divine inspiration. This can come easy to within the month of Aquarius. And again, remember, anything we say here applies to all of us, not only if you're born under the sign of Aquarius, but we all become that. That energy of Aquarius becomes accessible to all of us in this month. And that's why we need to know. Knowing is the connection. And so this is the opportunity to change and transform. That's what we can say in 2 words about Aquarius, is this month has the energy that will enable us to transform. So that means we need to know, what do we want to transform? What do we want to transform? So I'm going to give you some of the opportunities that are available to us in the month of Aquarius. Number 1, by channeling new ideas. You got to be open to that. By channeling new ideas and being open to them, you can tap into more abundance this month. And if you're having issues in that area, this will be the ideal month for you to be open. What is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to change in order to bring more abundance into my life and make it a real thing? Because we may have ideas all the time, but this will be the month to actually put something new into action. Put it into action. Don't just leave it in the level of ideas. Also, this month will be the month to let go of any fears that you may have that's blocking you. Because one of our greatest blockages is fears. Fears, what people might think. Great month for this, okay? You can smash it this month. What people might think about you. What you might lose. Oh, people won't love me, or people won't approve of me. People might not think I'm a good guy or a good girl. You can smash that this month, because that can be a major blockage of success. And you know what? Even health matters can be a blockage, meaning it can be block and cause health matters. These thoughts or these fears, these ideas that block us. So tapping in to new ideas, creativity, and ergo, creating more abundance as a result. Remember, not to keep it in the stage of ideas, but to put something into action. Also, strengthening of connections. That means 2 levels of connections primarily. Spiritual connections. If you're thinking of doing some types of spiritual action, some type of sharing, maybe you're going to begin to tithe this month to the Rabbi Abe platform, and you're going to help support bringing light to people. This is a great month to do that. More importantly, strengthening personal connections, especially in the month of Aquarius. Why? Because Aquarius is one of those months that have a tikkun. That is a karmic correction with one-on-one relationships. So the Aquarian is great with the bigger causes and can see it and feel it and, be able to be a real conduit and a channel to help the whole. But sometimes there are, maybe some issues one-on-one. And this month, for all of us, will be a great month to strengthen one-on-one connections, whatever relationship issues you may face, if you have any, or if you just want to strengthen the relationships that you already have, if it's between friends, if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, or if it's husband and wife, or if it's children, your children. This is the month to create the opening and strengthen those relationships. And I might not have to even say this, but I guess I do, because this is an instructional class. Aquarius, if we understand the power or I will call it the awesome power of Aquarius, it is to strengthen spiritual connections. Yes. So if you wonder, how do I become a more spiritual person, and how do I really go towards elevation? Because everything in our life, according to the Kabbalah, is about elevating what we do, elevating our relationships, elevating the food that we eat, whatever it is, even elevating the furniture that we use. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but it's not that crazy. Everything has a consciousness and a vibration of energy. You know, I just purchased a new mattress, okay? And my thought was, and I didn't even plan that it would be in the month of Aquarius, but I planned, you know what? I want this mattress to elevate my sleep. And I talked to the mattress and to the pillow, new pillow, by the way, shredded memory foam. And so I can adjust the pillow. You know, pillows are one of my corrections in life. I got a house full of pillows, you know, and what can I tell you? I can never seem to find the right pillow. But I know the pillow, I just ordered a brand new pillow to go with the mattress, and I have a strong feeling that that pillow is going to be the right pillow. Why? Because it's Aquarius. We're just going into the energy of Aquarius, and that pillow is likely going to be the most elevated pillow that's not going to hurt my neck. And the mattress, unbelievable. Why? Because you and I, have the ability to elevate the physical things in our life. And that's why we should also elevate our food before we eat it. I want to eat this food to be a spiritual thing to help me elevate spiritually. Our sleep should be everything we do. We should take a half a moment and inject desire to elevate whatever it is that we do. This is a practice that we should start definitely in the month of Aquarius, because when we elevate the physical world around us, everything else we do, and all of our encounters in life will also be more elevated encounters. Things will all of a sudden seem to begin to work out more, better. Synchronicity will increase for us, and all types of things like that. You know, I always get lots of comments that, you know, how this wisdom and how this different way of seeing things has helped so many people in their life. So this is essential. This is essential. The elevation of the world around us. It's part of why we're here. Okay. Let's start to talk about some spiritual tools in order to assist us to do this. Okay. And there are several tools all available on RabbiAbe.com, on the website, in the download section. I know sometimes the website, it can be a little tricky. It's there, you know, in my opinion, it's easier to use on a desktop, but I've heard that it also works mobile. Okay, we're working on a lot of things, and that's why we need your support on an app and everything else. So, you know, be patient, but it does work. You will be able to access the download section of the RabbiAbe.com, and there you will find a myriad of tools, including the tools for the month of Aquarius, which will include the writing in Hebrew of the name of the angel that we want to use this month, which is Uriel, the angel Uriel. The letters Tzadik and Bet, which are the letters according to the Book of Formation by Abraham the Patriarch, that are the letter that created the constellation of Aquarius, and the planet Bet, which rules Saturn. Okay? Same as Capricorn. We're leaving Capricorn. We've left Capricorn now, and we're into Aquarius, ruled by the same planet, but the spiritual end, not the ritualistic end or the robotic part of Saturn, but the spiritual opening that also belongs to Saturn. Okay, so we have Uriel, the angel, which we're going to use, and we have the two letters, the Tzadik and the Bet, and also the Tetragrammaton, the Adonai name, in its special combination for this month. And we use it as a filtration system for meditation and contemplation. The instructions are in the download, as well as the 4-letter name, which we discussed in my past video about Moses and the burning bush. If you remember that one, the name Eheyeh, I will be, not I am. I know some of you came back and said, I am that I am, like, like in the movie. It does not mean that. Unfortunately, the translations will say that, but in Hebrew, the word is Eheyeh, which literally means I will be. And we explained the spiritual reasoning behind that and the secrets of the Kabbalist in that video. And I will be able to post that at the end of the video, so you'll be able to easily access it if you want to. Okay, so how do we benefit? Number one, this month, take action. Capricorn was not the month to take any action. It's one of the 3 months that the Zohar says, lay low, lay low. There's no natural protection, there's no Shekhinah, there's no divine presence by nature. You need to create it, you need to be very strong. That was Capricorn. Aquarius, it's all open, okay? It's all open. Take action, make a move, do the first, make the first step. I don't care what you're doing, it makes no difference. But take the first step towards the action of improvement, an action of transformation, an action of sharing new ideas, some creative thing. If it's at work, if it's a business idea, if it's something new that you want to do to improve your health, you want to improve your eating, how you eat, what you eat, better food, so on. Whatever it is, this is the month to take action. Certainly in the first half of the month, preferably, but of course the entire month. But always the first half of the month before the full moon is always the stronger. It's the stronger part of any month. Any month. Not only this one, any month. Okay. And also, take action in relationship. This month is the ideal. Again, because it is part of the karmic correction of Aquarius, take action as far as relationships goes to improve any and all of your relationships. Do one thing that you can say, I'm doing this in order to improve my relationship with whoever, my significant other, or at work, co-workers, whatever it is. So, again, we have many suggestions in the download how to use the tools, but what I recommend is when first thing, every day this month, when you wake up in the morning, when you're still in that kind of, what we call it, alpha state, right? You're still in the daze, right? You haven't completely woken up yet. Keep the name Uriel in Hebrew, download it, print it out for yourself. Keep the name Uriel as well as the letters, the Tzadik and Bet, and the Tetragrammaton and the Eheyeh name. Keep it all on your bedstand. And the moment you wake up in the morning, sit up in your bed and take a look and say, I want and I need help, which is, again, going a little bit out of the box for Aquarius energy. I want the help to transform, and you fill in the blank, to transform any and all of these areas of my life. I want to channel more creativity, more creative ideas. I want the light of the Creator to flow through me this entire month and the entire year. I want these tools to assist me to create new opportunities and things that I haven't even seen yet, that I haven't even been able to imagine yet, that they should come to me with the assistance of the angel, the Tetragrammaton, the letters of the month. And imagine all of that as a white light. Again, this can take 30 seconds. As a white light flushing your body, flushing it. And I use the word flushing because we want to get rid of all blockages. So all these tools together The moment you wake up in the morning will help you flush, like we do in the morning. We flush things away, right? We cleanse. And this is what we want. We want to cleanse all of the blockages, any of the dark spots, any limitations, anything that might be blocking us and stopping us from going to the next level of whatever it is that we want and need: health, love, abundance in our life, because this is the month where we can cause the ultimate transformation that we can use for the entire year. Be blessed, guys. Good luck. Happy new moon of Aquarius, and I'll see you very soon on the next video. All the best. All the best.